Unlock your potential today at skillbakery.com.
And this one will be learning how we can add items to the shopping cart that we created. So to add items to the shopping cart, we'll be learning how to make use of useSetRecoilState hook to update the state of recoil items dynamically. We'll be continuing to build our shopping cart app, demonstrating how to add items to the cart and update the items state in real time. Now coming on to useSetRecoilState. This hook is specifically used to update the state of an item or selector without reading its current value. This is useful when you only want to modify the state, example, add, remove, or update items without triggering unnecessary revendors caused by the reading state. It has got two characteristic properties: new reading state. So if you compare it with useRecoilState, it does not return the current value of the item, and it has got the simplified setter. It only provides a function to set or update the state of an item or selector. Now, if you compare useSetRecoilState and useRecoilState, useRecoilState basically returns a value and set value. So it basically returns current state plus set a function, whereas useSetRecoilState just returns the set value. And the use case also varies. You make use of useRecoilState when you need both read and write access, whereas useSetRecoilState is needed only to write or update the state. In case of useRecoilState, it causes revendors whenever the item state changes, and useSetRecoilState does not revender the component. Coming on to performance, if you compare these two, useSetRecoilState is more efficient if only updates are needed. Now over here, we will be making use of useSetRecoilState, and the first thing that we will be doing over here is going ahead and creating a product list. So using the product list, we will be able to add some of the products to the cart that we have created. So let's go ahead and inside the src directory, we will be creating a file. Let's call it as product list.js. And inside this, we'll be first of all importing React from React. And then we'll be making use of useSetRecoilState from Recoil. And then we'll be getting the itemsInCart from cart items. We'll then have our product list function created, where we are setting set items in cart using useSetRecoilState, and we're passing itemsInCart over there. We're then defining our product collection. So we have apple, banana, cherry as some of the products. And then we'll also have a method called add to cart, which will add a product to the cart. So we'll make use of the set items in cart method that we have defined on top, and we will be passing the product in it. And once it has been added, we'll simply log it to the console that the product with a specific name has been added to the cart. Finally, our product list page will have the list of all the products that we have in our collection. So it will just print apple, banana, and cherry over here. Once we're done with this, we'll be simply exporting our product list so that we can make use of our product list in our app.js file. So here we're getting one issue over here because we have cart item, and here I've written cart items. So let's correct this first, save it, and now let's go to app.js file. Within the app.js file, we'll be first of all importing this product list. So just how we have imported cart, we'll be importing product list as well. Well, let's do that first. So we'll say import, and here we'll have our product list imported from product list. And once that's done, we can make use of this particular thing in our app over here. So shopping cart will require, let's go ahead and add this product list as well. So here we have our product list, and just below that we have our cart. Now in our cart.js file, as you can see, we are displaying the items that we have in our cart, and here we have not displayed the price of the product. So what we'll do over here is we'll make some changes over here in the LI, and we will ensure that we have the name as well as the price of the product in the cart shown to the user. So we'll be updating this particular line, or we'll have our key set to index, and then we'll have item.name and item.price. Now that's done. Let's save this and run our project over here. So we'll say npm start. Let's go ahead and open up the browser now, and here you can see the list of products that we have, and next to every product we have add to cart button coming up. Let's try clicking on Apple and then see what happens. So here when you're adding the product, it's adding over here as Apple with $1. Then I can go ahead and add banana, and then I can go ahead and add cherry. So this way we now have a product list, and for every product we have a button which allows us to add that particular product to a cart that we have created. And using the useSetRecoilState, we are able to see real-time updates in the UI whenever new items are added to the cart. If you find the video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.